Hello YouTubers, we're back to this fault in the kitchen floor. If you remember, about 3, maybe 4 weeks ago, I started to repair a rip in the lino in the kitchen floor, and I discovered quite a lot of water damage underneath the lino in the the wooden structure supporting the floor. I had to wait for 2 days, maybe 3, of warm weather, dry weather, to have the floor dry out a little bit under the lino and take stock to see if the water was related to rainwater. Well, it's been over 3 weeks, and only the last 2 days has it not rained. So I'm curious to see how much water, if any, is underneath this. So let's have a look. Oh, this is interesting. A lot of the concrete has come loose. Yeah. And it's dry, very, very dry. See, that's where the wood was sopping wet last time, and it's dry. It's bone dry. That's good. That gives me a baseline reading. We now know dry weather equals a dry floor. I now need to wait for a downpour to see if this gets wet. If it does get wet, that means it's linked to the weather, possibly through the garden, possibly because there's no damp course. It could be a faulty drain somewhere. If it's still dry after the next downpour, I can put this down to water that hasn't dried from the floor being laid. It's definitely not down to drain pipes or anything like that, because for the past 2 days the pub's been open and doing, extensive business, and this is still bone dry, so we can eliminate that. So the next step is to cover this up and come back to this after the next downpour. And according to the long-term forecast, we've got rain tomorrow, lots of it. So hopefully I'll be back here 24 hours and checking this, and fingers crossed it's still bone dry. We shall see.